No practice, no second chance. Only one misjudgment can change our life. But the hope that can happen to anyone with clear reproducibility. Basic medicine has an incredible potential to break through the limits of clinical medicine. Means finding hope for patients. How does the human body Welcome to this channel. This is the first video of this channel. I'm Japanese. My English is not very good, so I'm afraid it may be difficult for you to hear my words because my pronunciation is not enough. However, I learned there are many people suffering from incurable diseases all over the world. So I decided to establish this channel in English. Fighting against the disease suddenly requires a serious fight. No practice, no second chance. Only one misjudgment can change your life. So please note the examples provided here and prevent failures. And please find your hope from this channel. Of course, every word I speak will be subtitled. It will be able to complement my pronunciation problem at least. Based on the above, first of all, as I mentioned in the thumbnail, we actually experienced a miracle that is considered impossible by modern medicine. I would like to start with such a fact. However, this is not a channel to introduce our experiences. What I should report is the fact that it is actually not just a miracle, but the hope that can happen to anyone with clear reproducibility. As proof of this, we have seen countless cases of miraculous recoveries of incurable diseases in many friends we have met during our life under the medical treatment too. And I was taught in detail by the doctor about the mechanism of curing incurable diseases. In other words, everything is an inevitable phenomenon with a clear logic. So the fact shown here can be called a hope. And I studied basic medicine for more than 5 years in order to be able to explain it in detail. By the way, the things I will talk about from here is actually my wife's experience, not myself. She had 4 autoimmune diseases, including ones that were determined to be incurable by modern medical standard treatment, and also developed a cancer called GIST. But all of them have been overcome now. She has recovered to the point where she doesn't need any medication and hospital visits. However, it's not a rare case of dubious alternative therapy with an unclear mechanism. In other words, it means that it is definitely a miracle caused by the legitimate medical concept of modern medicine. However, I also mentioned that it is a miracle that is considered impossible to happen by modern medicine. How should this contradiction be resolved? Here we need to know the reality of modern medicine and its true capabilities. Then the first important thing is knowing this matter. Please look at next illustration. This is a simple diagram showing the medical concepts that make up modern medicine. Actually, if we look at modern medicine from this perspective, we can see that there are 3 medical concepts existing in parallel. Then first, please look at below A, B, and C. This A is standard medical care we receive at hospitals. It's called clinical medicine. Next, B. This B works closely with A, in charge of dissection and histological exam, etc. It's called pathology. Next, C. This C is the science that medical students run in medical school. It's called basic medicine. And next is a very important point. Actually, this is not a well-known fact. In particular, this A and C are completely different medical concepts. In other words, there is a huge gap between clinical medicine and basic medicine. And I must say, this C, basic medicine, is treated in a very mysterious way in the medical world. For example, if we think normally, everyone will probably all agree that standard medical care provided to patients. And this field of A is naturally based on this basic medicine. Of course, no wonder it would be so, because this C, a basic medicine, is an extremely detailed scientific field that thoroughly elucidates the mechanism of the human body. So at least I have never doubted that the foundation of all medical science is this basic medicine. And after my wife got diseases, the more I learn about medical science, the more I feel it should be so. However, as mentioned above, in the medical world, this basic medicine is treated as a mere academic field and is rarely used in clinical practice. In other words, in current medical world, this basic medicine is effectively sealed off to the running stage only. And once the medical students who have studied basic medicine graduate and move on to the field of clinical medicine, there is no longer any problem with basic medicine being removed from their memories. We have to know this fact. This A and C are unrelated at all, as shown above. So, in the field of this A, in the field of clinical medicine, a mature clinical doctor is finally completed when the contents of C have been erased from doctor's memory. In other words, the more experienced doctors are, the more they have forgotten the detailed mechanisms of human body. Certainly, it's difficult to believe, but that's the actual state of the medical world today. Of course, the discussion about whether it is right or wrong will be useless. However, we should know we must choose a medical method that we entrust our lives based on such facts. Moreover, this is not a secret in the medical world. It is a well-known fact that all ordinary doctors know. But why is modern medicine in such a strange state? There may not be many doctors who can explain the reason properly. But of course, the reason has already been clarified. For example, if an internet search is performed with these two keywords, Mr. Richard Smith in British Medical Journal, everyone will be able to know the most important part of its reasons. However, the main purpose of this channel is not to expose the mysteries of the medical world. So we will leave the examination of such matter to other channels. We just need to be able to choose the best path, even if there are strange facts in the medical world. And from here is the most important point. As mentioned above, in modern medicine, there are three medical concepts, A, B, and C, in parallel. And usually only this A is available for us to receive medical care at the ordinary hospitals. And also, sometimes we receive examinations at B with A as the point of contact. However, there is basically no opportunity for us, patients, to touch this C. So it is not possible to receive medical care based on this basic medicine in ordinary hospitals that provide standard clinical care. However, my wife has the opportunity to receive full body maintenance in accordance with this C, basic medical concept, at a special clinic. That was not medical care, that was full body maintenance. Then, My wife's all incurable diseases and cancer have gone automatically. In other words, it means that basic medicine has an incredible potential to break through the limits of clinical medicine. And this is the actual shape of the contradictory content mentioned at the beginning. Medical treatment that faithfully follows the basics of modern medicine has restored incurable diseases that are considered incurable by modern medicine. I'm sure now everyone can already understand the meaning of this contradictory content. In other words, I'm not trying to introduce the uncertain miracle of dangerous and suspicious alternative medicine. Actually, basic medicine has already found countless keys to overcome most incurable diseases. I'm gonna introduce such facts. We have to know it. Mankind has already acquired such amazing science. Nevertheless, such great science has not been standardized as practical medicine and is only treated as a nostalgic memory of the doctor's school days. However, I was given a textbook on immunology from a doctor I have respected. It was used when the doctor was a graduate student. Then, when I read it carefully, I had some questions. For example, why are allergic disease and autoimmune diseases still treated as unexplained, while all these details have already been clarified? Even I, an amateur, felt that way. Moreover, my wife's body actually proves the validity of my questions. I must say again and again, this basic medicine is really great and amazing. That's why we will examine various incurable diseases and cancers from the perspective of basic medicine from now on. It means finding hope for patients. How does the human body get diseases? And why are they cured or not cured? Based on the above, and next time, I'll be sharing the contents below, the facts that should be known before despair. Incurable diseases, terminal cancers, etc. Certainly, clinical medicine may have put you in despair, but is such a despair still necessary after knowing the facts introduced by this channel? I'm gonna show such contents. Please look forward to it as a first step toward farm hope. Thank you very much.